Hearing him, young fellow, Jawan, hearing him, the locals assembled burst into applause and started chanting Jai Hind, Jai Hind at the top of their voice. I am amazed at the spirit of the officers, soldiers, the locals and their resolve towards their nation. Now coming to the principles. When I see the principle, I understand there are 200 principles here, okay? Can I assume? There are 200 principles are there. As a principal, you have a great opportunity and a unique opportunity to work with always young team members. Nobody has such an opportunity. You will be getting 1,000 young fellow, 2,000 young fellow, some places I have seen 3,000 young fellow, some places 4,000 young fellow, a principal lady or a man manages. You know, youth you are managing is a dynamic force of the nation, and shaping the minds of the youth for a great purpose is a unique mission. All principles assembled here. Remember, you are doing a unique mission. I firmly believe all the resources, ignite the mind of the youth is the most powerful resource on the earth, above the earth and under the earth. I am convinced that the youth power, if properly directed and shaped, will bring about transformational change in humanity for its progress, meeting its challenges and brings peace and prosperity. Dear principals, you have the sacred duty of inspiring the youth with education with value system. Education with value system. Guiding them towards a mission in life and also make them imbibe the values of the countries of their origin as well as the country of growth. Hence, when I am in the midst of all of you, I would like to talk on the topic creating great citizens. Friends, I have in my school days, when I was a 5th class boy, 10 years old, in 19, this is a noisy group here. When I was 10 years old, I used to see one fantastic scene. My headmaster name is Kalishwarayar. But the 5th class teacher's name is Siva Subramanya Iyer. Siva Subramanya Iyer. I found two great things in him. When he enters the classroom, every day, when he enters the classroom, he radiates knowledge. He radiates? He radiates knowledge because he's a learned man. In Sanskrit, in Tamil, he's a scholar. Then also, he radiates purity of life. Purity of life. He's a Gandhian. So in his home, he practices Gandhian life. So what more a student like me, 10-year boy, my syllabus is my teacher. My syllabus is my teacher. When the radiation of knowledge is there, when the radiation of purity of life is there, what more, how many books you need to learn that? So friends, such a teacher had an opportunity. Such a leader was managed by Kalishwarayar, the headmaster of the school, elementary school. Friends, I find throughout my life, you may have fantastic friends, fantastic parents. Can you think of one more fantastic thing? Can you think of as a principal? Great books. Great books. Friends, before going to talk, I will share an experience of my visit to Sharjah, UAE, few months back. I was there a few months back in Sharjah, UAE. Recently I was Sharjah to address 32nd Sharjah International Book Fair. I went there to inaugurate the book fair. I inaugurated the seminar on the birth of an author in you. Birth of author in you. Attended by authors, writers, teachers, students, many others. It is one of the largest book fair held anywhere in the world. My visit to Sharjah included the address and interaction students of Khalifa University, school students of UAE, among other important things. On 6th November 2013, after address and interaction with the students of Khalifa University, I went to 32nd Sharjah International Book Fair to select books for my study. Because normally I go to book fair, international book fair to select books. Although it was late in the evening, the book fair was crowded with thousands of book lovers around the UAE and abroad. But that's not what I want to convey to you. To my amazement, I saw the ruler of Sharjah, His Highness Sheikh Dr. Sultan bin Muhammad, in the book fair complex. He was there at the book fair campus. As soon as he saw me, he greeted, embraced me, full of warmth and love. The ruler himself is a great lover of books and has authored many books. One of his books I was reading at that time, My Early Life, attracted me a lot. This book is a beautiful creation, the story of a young man, how to become the ruler. It's an inspiring book. The ruler of Sharjah, His Highness Sheikh Dr. Sultan Muhammad, is the founder of the Sharjah International Book Fair. He is founder and has promoted it for the last 31 years. After meeting and discussion, the ruler held my hand and started walking with me around the book fair, explaining the various stalls and his vision of knowledge without borders. Through this project, the ruler gives books to families, encourages them to create home libraries. He is promoting home libraries. I want to tell you, behind you, lot of principals. Behind you, lot of children are there. In your house, lot of children are there. After all, you belong to a family. Today, I am asking you, have a small home library. Okay? Not 100 books, 200 books, 300 books. Start with 10 good Indian books or any classical books. You start reading. Your TV time reduce half an hour TV time. You read these books. Okay? Your children read. And the whole family will get enriched. So I am promoting the home library. Okay? So today, among principals, I am promoting home library. Now, principals, who are they? They are teacher of teachers. I call them, they are teacher of teachers. When I see all the principals, I look at you, dear friends, as one of the integrated system of education, system of learning, and system of knowledge. Remember, the seeds of peace in the world have their origin in the righteousness in the heart of every individual. Such righteousness citizens lead to the evolution of an enlightened society. True education is acquisition of enlightened feelings and enlightened powers to understand daily events to understand. I would like to quote from the great philosopher Dr. S. Radhakrishnan, who himself was a great teacher in Banaras Hill University. Radhakrishnan says, the sense of human need is there, and the teacher can satisfy it by giving to the youth an idea of fundamental power and worth of the man or woman, his spiritual dignity as a man, a supranational culture, and an all-embracing humanity. Let us now hear the tribute given by the great teacher Albert Einstein to his teacher. Albert Einstein, when he was Polytechnic, when he was studying, he come across a great teacher. About the teacher he says, the ideas which have lighted my way, time after time, has given me new course of phase of life cheerfully have been kindness, beauty and truth. This is the mission of a teacher. By nature, if the student has studied in particular school or college, they cherish the memories. For example, the institution the teacher belongs have created hundreds and thousands of alumni depending upon the strength. The successful alumni remember the institution with veneration, want to give back. Dear principal, now let us discuss for next few minutes on the ways of dynamic principle. What is dynamic principle? Because I am a teacher, I have met so far about 17.5 million young students and thousands of teachers and thousands of principals. What I see, an ideal principle. How do you define an ideal principle? Hear me closely, I am going to ask questions. Sorry, hearts and attacking you. Hearts and attacking you. Huh? So it will go after some time. Friends, some time back, I met a principal who has become a role model to all the students. I was astonished. How this principal is a role model for all the students, thousands of students. I asked the principal what is the secret of his success. He told me the following. His success means there may be a lady also great principal. The principal said he has been able to adapt himself to the age of the student. First the principal said, I am able to adapt myself to the age of the student. Second thing he said, as a principal, it makes sure he takes 2 or 3 classes per week. He doesn't do only pushing the papers. No, principal doesn't do the pushing papers. He himself is a specialist in mathematics, or specialist in history, or specialist in geography. He takes class. So it becomes part and parcel of teaching and the students. Third thing, the principal considers that he is a teacher first and the principal later. Teacher first, principal later. He practices, the principal practices, he expects every student to do. Whatever he practices, everything to do. He principal ensures transparency in all his transactions and treats all students alike, irrespective of their religion, caste, language and economic status. I hope you are all doing that. He has a foresight and visualize the student growth in a long-term perspective. And this ideal principle, during his tenure of about 5 years, he has ensured that at least 1,000 students who were average performers have been groomed to excel in their studies. Every one of you, if you talk to your teachers, you will find bright students, mediocre students, below average students. Below average student, the principal has got a tremendous responsibility. You must lift them up. You must lift them up to highest order. That means you have to play a role. The teacher takes care of that type of student, lift them up. If you keep average student below average, what's the idea of the principal? So finally, friends, the teacher look at him as a role model and an understanding which puts a great responsibility on him. I am sure many principals assembled here as a role model and an understanding which puts great responsibility on him or her. I am sure many principals assembled here would reflect these characteristics. Also, I add few more important points. I have added based on my experience. You may add, you would have got some unique experience, each one of you. My lecture is available in my website www.abdulkalam.com. www.abdulkalam.com. I am giving you 6 copies of my lecture also. And also we will give a pen drive. Now what is the role of a teacher? I have interacted with more than 18 million youth, as I said, and millions of teachers across the length and breadth of the country in a nearly 2 decades time. I have visited all the northeastern number of times. I have addressed the Legislative Assembly what should be the mission of the state. Wherever I went to Uttar Pradesh, Andhra Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh, Gujarat, Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, Jammu, Kashmir, Arunachal Pradesh, Nagaland or Mizoram, every assembly I have talked. Yeah, and also I would like to tell you, everyone dreams of living a prosperous India, a happy India, a peaceful India and a safe India. That's what when I interact with the students. The combination of prosperity and happiness and peace to nation always have to come together. When all the three of them converge, the India will truly be an economically developed nation. There are more than behind the principle. Remember, there are more than the country 550 million youth. When I address the gathering of the principles and management community who lays the foundation for future of also the countries they serve, I am sure you can ignite the minds of the other teachers in addition to those students becoming burning candle, lighting another candle. Now friends, just one story I think I am going to give you for all principles. You know, every one of us gone through the various phases of education from childhood to profession. I have gone through. How does each one react to a particular situation? The situation is human need. The human need is talking here. The situation is human need is, with the human need, child asks, 4-year, 5-year child asks, what can you give? Father, mother, or any child would ask, what you can give? The teenager says, grown fellow, 13, 14, 15, teenager says, I want to do it alone, give me. I want to do it alone. The young person, slightly matured fellow, the young person proclaims, let us do it together. Now, another category, the leader says, what can I give you? Leader says, what can I? What child says? What you can give. Child said, what you can give. But leader says, what I can give you. That means principal job is, when he comes to the school, he comes, what you can give me. When he goes or she goes, what I can give. That is the mission of a teacher. That's the mission of the principal. Do you follow? Follow or no? Yes, sir. Or you want to ask questions? Now friends, I am sure the best of creativity among students will emerge by integrated use of principal, teachers and parents. Now I thought I will share my experience, one or two places. While I was in college, long ago, many of you are not born, college in 1950. 1950 means 64 years back I was in college. When I was in college, I remember the lectures given by the highest authority by a Jesuit institution, Reverend Father Rector College. Reverend Father Rector College. Every Monday, he is the chief of the whole college. Every Monday, Father College Rector will take a class for an hour. He used to call it moral science class. He used to talk about good human beings, present and past, and what makes a good human being. In this class, he used to give lectures on personalities such as Buddha, Confucius, Saint Augustine, Khalifa Umar, Mahatma Gandhi, Einstein, Abraham Lincoln, and moral stories linked to our civilization heritage. In the moral science class, Father College used to highlight the best aspect on how the great personalities have been evolved. His lecture was given in 1950. Even after 64 years, I remember his lecture of moral science. It is essential that lectures are given by the great teacher in schools and colleges once in a week for an hour on civilizational heritage and derived value system. Every headmaster, a good headmaster, a spiritual headmaster, he gives every week a moral science story about great human being, successful great human being. This may be called moral science class. That, so that we are not touching any religion or anything. So this may be called as a moral science class that we elevate the young minds to love the country, to love other human beings and elevate to a higher place. This will ensure embedded the righteousness of each citizen with eternal goodness and wholesome in conduct. Now I heard in one of the worshiping places in India a spiritual hymn. So beautiful. Would you like to repeat with me? Principles. Would you repeat? Or no? You are tired? You are not tired. Young fellows, you are tired? Okay, then all of you repeat now. Okay? Where? You're not eaten for 3 days. Where there is righteousness in the heart, there is beauty in the character. When there is beauty in the character,